Hello, everybody, again. I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel, Crimson here. And for those of you who don't know who I am, where we left off, as you can kind of see, we don't have our house built at all. So, my main goal for this episode is to finish the house build and possibly start looking at building some farms. Um, you can see we have great waterfront property, just right in our front yard. Well, kind of. I don't know which way I want to put the door on this because this is a build that I've never done. I kind of just making this up on the fly, but I do want to just like go through and work on this with you guys and make it a little bit more interesting as we go. Uh, where where did I leave off? It's been a while since I recorded last. I think that was Wednesday. As of right now, I believe it's Saturday, so the recording schedule that I have set up and that I really want to follow is try to get at least 1 to 3 videos out a week. And so far I've held true to that. I know that it might end up not staying that way, but I would like it to. Ooh, I thought I fell for a second there, and then I would have just had to run back and do it again. But didn't, so we lucked out. Alright, so it's kind of taking shape. I feel like I don't want just like a straight A-frame here. I kind of want to like sew up to there and then kind of like curve it with slabs. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I think I need one more set of stairs, if I remember correctly. So yeah, should just need that. And then I can do the cobblestone stairs at a later point in the video. Um, I know that you guys have probably watched multiple people stream building houses, so I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to go ahead and I will cut back as soon as I am roughly about halfway point, if not a little bit further with the house. And then we can go in and decorate it with mainly storage. That's what I'm going to end up doing because I don't have a lot going on for me right now. So, without further ado, I will see you in a moment. Let's go ahead and zoom out to here. As you can tell, the house looks a little bit completed, finally, which means we've hit a huge milestone so far. Now, I've left out little areas as of right now, that way I can cook up some glass and actually put the windows in, but we've hit a huge milestone. We finally have our house. I can finally move this bed into here. It's a little tiny, cozy little area. It's not like absurd, but while I was gathering some materials, so I had to go out and get some more cobblestone. While I was out, I found quite a bit more coal, so that's a plus so far. I had to make another axe so that I could go and gather some trees, so I made an iron axe a little bit easier on me, make it a little bit faster. Put that there. Let's bring the crafting table right next to there. But I have to gather all of these things. Good lord. I have a lot of items. Well, it, in retrospect, I know that I don't have very many items when when you start talking about the late game, but I have quite a few. I'm working on it, trying to get everything reorganized. Nice. All right. I usually start out with like my valuables chest. Sometimes I'll throw like these items if I don't have space for them in here. Uh, that way it doesn't take up a massive amount of space in my inventory. I don't have to worry about it as much. Um, so yeah, that's where I am with that. As you can see, like I said, it's not very big, but it will definitely make do with what I plan on doing for now, which is, like I said, this is just a base camp. Eventually, I have a lot more plans to build out and expand. I want to have like a little, not necessarily a fishing village, but I want a small commerce town basically built up and around here. Um, I've done that only in one other world with a friend, and I really like how it looks. So it's one of my main goals is to finish and do that. So let's go ahead and put like greenery and stuff in here. So like that, and put that carrot, potato, which I need to start the farms. Ooh, I forgot I had this many bones. That is going to jumpstart our farm. Nice. Oh, I forgot to throw this in here. Coal should really be here. Emeralds over here. Gold. We'll do lapis, redstone, diamond, emeralds. All right. I'm a little bit not not OCD about it because that's a strong word. Um, that's actually an, an illness, but I tend to be a little bit more nitpicky when it comes to my valuables chests. Some chests and such, like I don't really mind. I'll throw stuff in there. It'll become a chest monster, and then I'll never deal with it. I'm gonna go ahead and gather a bunch of this real fast. Start our little sugarcane collection. I think, how many was it? I think there's a little over 64 pieces of sugarcane planted, so if I'm getting 2 per one, I should at least come out with like 2 stacks. I think there's actually a little bit more than that, but oh nice, we have access to clay right there, which means we could do like a clay trading villager. Yep, just a little bit over. I think, forget how many pieces of sugarcane are there, but I'm glad that they are there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this in our greens chest. I can also start planting melons, get that set up and ready to go. For that, I think I need one thing, don't I? That's the thing that helps me plant items that I don't have currently. This little stone hoe. Ooh, and one other thing before I forget, because I'm going to be running around looking for water consistently, aren't I? Where do I want to put this? I feel like if I flatten that out a bit, just like bring it 3 or 4 blocks in, and then just do that with the entire landscape right here, it would look really nice, but that's a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have that amount of time because I'm going to end up running out of food eventually. So we need to start this at least with, small areas that I break down, not massive areas like that. Do I? I do have a bunch of dirt. So we can go through and replace all of this with dirt really fast, and then I'm gonna start planting. Of course, I'm gonna do the whole 4 block water source thing because that's obviously the best way to at least start out a farm. If I'm going to do something that kind of annoys my friends, but it makes sense in game logic, is rows. I have a couple buddies that absolutely hate when I do that, but it works best. Makes everything go by so much faster. I think I might end up using wood slabs, that way I can run across the water. or like the enclosed areas. Um, so I think I might actually cut this out just because it's going to be a rather large farm. I don't want you guys to be bored by it. So basically when you come back, all of this area, not like the second level, but like right around there and follow all the way around, is going to have a farm. So I'm going to finish that up real fast, and then I will cut back in and show you guys the magic. See you in a minute. Buddy, we're back. I feel like things didn't really go as planned. There's a lot of like little weird adjustments that I had to make with this farm. Um, but as we sit here, we can admire that beautiful little farmhouse behind me. I'm just kidding. Let's get right into it. Um, so here's the farm. Nice little setup. It's not anything super massive just yet. I still need to place down a bunch of the potatoes and some of the carrots. Matter of fact, so I have it kind of in the row system that kind of helps them grow a little bit faster, just using game mechanics and everything along those lines. So this row right here, potatoes, carrots, wheat, and then it repeats. So there's the potatoes, the carrots, the wheat, and then we go right back into potatoes again. As I finish up planting these last few potatoes, we can go back in and we can start gathering some more materials if we like. I feel like this world's really going to come out a lot better. Oh, and this is just like a design choice for me. I prefer having little slabs around. I know not a lot of people do, but that just helps me prevent, smashing our beautiful crops as we run up and down our little hill. I also need to start doing bamboo. So let's go ahead and put this in an area that's kind of like behind the house. That way it's not super noticeable. All right, cool. So as that grows and as we, wait for our plants to grow, that way we can harvest them and plant more plants along the lines. Luckily, I have enough bread and resources for bread that I don't really have to worry about that. All right. Got a little stone hoe. I went through, I think, 3 or 4 of these things. Matter of fact, they have not that. It's in statistics. Items. Where is it? Stone hoe. So I've used 2 of them? Oh, I've broken 2 of them, and I've crafted 3, is what this is saying. Yep, I've used it 385 times so far, which is nice. Uh, Beautiful, relaxing Minecraft music. I know you probably can't hear it that well, so give me bump that up to 55. You guys can hear tidbits of it, not a lot, but it's better than nothing, right? I'll have to go in and fix a couple of the settings. Oh, and more than likely, majority of you might notice that my camera hasn't been flickering as much or causing a lot of issues in like that concern. Ooh, nice little green hue. I will also be looking into getting some lights and everything. That way I don't have this green hue or this super bright anytime that I look around. But I've updated some of the settings, and I've also it'll still flicker ever so often, as you probably had already noticed. Um, Messed with a couple of the settings, but I'm also using Stream Elements instead of Streamlabs. I found that some of the software that they use just caused a few issues with my camera, so I went ahead and just said, you know what, I'm done. I demand quality. So here we are at this point. I know that this probably isn't like the best. I know that there are probably other instances of software that I could probably use, But, and if you guys have like any suggestions for that, because I know I'm extremely limited with the camera that I have, but, and I'll look into possibly getting a different camera upon a few more suggestions or something along those lines, just because I don't want to have to keep fiddling or messing with any of the settings and stuff like that, because I know that takes time away from the videos that I can put out. But with that being said, I know we've made quite a bit of progress in this world in regards to like finally finishing our house. I know it's not like other creators where they build like two-story houses out of deep slate and andesite and calcite, which I've seen people do on the first episode, mind you. Um, but it's a humble start. It's a very humble beginning to a very humble world where we may in turn be making a massive marketplace just that covers these shores. And I really can't wait to go on this journey with all of you, my viewers, my friends that are in my comment section, the people that view these videos. I appreciate the support, I really do. If you would like to support a little bit more, I'd really suggest just hitting the like button. Even even that gives me a lot more inspiration and more hope to keep pushing with these episodes. And I hope that all of you really do like them. I might go through and show you guys what I do for like screenshots while I'm here. So because we've completed this in the garden, I kind of want to get all of that in one screenshot. I want, or not really screenshot, but I want that as my thumbnail. So I'm gonna go ahead and climb up just a little bit. Let's see if I can get up here. I swear I thought I saw a creeper, and I'm glad that I was wrong. Fairly certain it was just grass. I usually like having my like character in the shot, so I might go up a little bit higher. That one's not super great, but I can center myself just a little bit. I'm sure if I go over this hill, I'll probably find an area that I want to build in a lot more than this, but I think that's great. There we go. All right. Well, like I said, I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. I know I've enjoyed making them, and I really just want to, share this journey that I go on with everybody here. And I hope that all of you have a great rest of your day or night, whichever. You know, I don't know these come out at roughly midnight, but I hope, again, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Bye.